Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to keep your brushes looking and working like you just bought them. It's very simple. All you need is hot water and a little bit of soap. I use Dr. Bronner soap. Rule of thumb, you don't want paint anywhere near the ferrule or the metal portion of the paintbrush, which is right below the handle. So I'm just going to use a little bit of Dr. Bronner soap. I'm going to spray or put a generous amount on the bristles, usually where the paint is at. And of course, the hot water is running. And it's getting hotter and hotter. Wear gloves. It reduces the chances of burning yourself and making a mess. And you just gently massage the bristles. Go ahead and put a little bit of soap on there multiple times just to really get it out. And this is really the secret to keeping your brushes from lasting a very long time and getting the ability to reuse them over and over again. It's just hot water and soap. So as soon as you're done with your first coat or whatever, just go ahead and rinse them off. Let it dry out. And you're good to go, when you're ready to do the next project, ready to do the next room, ready to do the second coat. And again, I'm going to go ahead and spray another generous amount of Dr. Bronner soap. It's nothing fancy, but Dr. Bronner soap seems to be I get great results with it. It's my favorite. I'm going to go ahead and leave a link in the description where you can find some Dr. Bronner soap. And, this works very well for higher end brushes, especially brushes like this. This is so easy, guys. I mean, look, the brush is already looking great. It looks like the only thing that's happened to this brush is I dropped it in like a little bucket of water and now it's all wet. And go ahead and just fling it around like that to help you get it dry or to, remove debris from it. And you're pretty much done. Now all you need to do is just let this thing dry, somewhere where there's not a lot of dust that'll, become attracted to the bristles. And this looks really, really great, guys. I mean, a lot of people get scared about, the prep work and the cleanup. The cleanup is so easy. The cleanup is super simple. You don't got to be afraid of your brushes. You don't got to be afraid of the process, so long as you know these, have these tips in mind. Now, this is the brush after it's dried. Look at that. This looks brand new. This looks exactly like the day that I purchased it at the big box store. All right, now let's go ahead and talk about stubborn brushes that may have a little bit of paint in the center of the brush. So this is a square brush, really great for corners. And there's bristles in the center. They can be kind of challenging to clean sometimes. You see right there where I'm pointing, there's a little bit of gray paint or a primer. I can't remember. Again, these brushes are totally salvageable. They're totally reusable. And all you're going to need is a little bit of hot water. Going to go ahead and have that running. You're going to need a metal bucket like this one. You can buy them at Lowe's just like this, and it comes with a little lid. We're going to go ahead and start filling it up. And you're not going to need that much. You're going to just need enough to at least cover the bristles where the paint is. And the water and the other chemicals are going to do the rest. So again, the brush is salvageable so long as you don't have any paint on the ferrule. And that's going to be it. Now let's move on to the next step. All right, now we're on to the next step. We're going to be using Jasco's brush cleaner. It's largely acetone. We're going to go ahead and shake this very well, and we're going to be putting a very generous amount inside of this bucket with the brushes in there. Now, remember, you do not want the water or plus a combination of the acetone brush cleaner to exceed past the ferrule or past where the paint is on the bristles. A little goes a long way. And this is going to be sealed, and it's going to start working immediately. This stuff is very powerful. It's really smelly. I'm doing this outdoors for a reason. Also, this can tends to make a mess no matter what I try to do to avoid, dripping or spilling more acetone on the surface. So I'm just outside just to avoid that drama. You don't have to use the tape. I do it just because, and then there it goes. There's a little bit of acetone right there. You don't need that much. Goodness, what a waste. But I don't really use this stuff that often just because most of my brushes don't require me to do this because I'm able to clean them and get the paint off right away. But the acetone is already at work. Very nasty stuff. Don't breathe it in. Now we're going to go ahead and close the lid, and now you have to wait. The very least, wait 2.5 hours, at most 24 hours. Or I like to do this in the morning, and then at night I can go ahead and take out the brushes and clean them like I did the first brush in this video. All right, so once you take the brushes out of the bucket with the acetone, you're going to notice there's going to still be slightly a little bit of paint left behind, but it's all gunky and it's all weak, and it comes off very easily with hot water. with a combination of soapy water. Of course, you can see the steam rising. This is some incredibly hot water, so please wear gloves, proper gloves, protect yourself. So right now the paint is coming off of it very easily. This is awesome. This is exactly what I wanted, because the regular hot water was not able to get rid of the paint that was in the center of the square brush. And yeah, now the bristles are like new. I'm gonna go ahead and speed it up, but again, as I stated earlier, you're going to just use regular soap plus hot water. You're going to gently massage the bristles with the soap, and you're going to remove all the paint, all the gunkiness, all the residue that's left over, and it should come off really, really easily. There's no controversy here. There's no issues here. I'm going to do this for both of the brushes that I put in the bucket, and or the little paint can. I apologize. And yeah, I mean, this is it, guys. It's very straightforward, very easy. You, of course, you can keep your brushes and keep reusing them, and they're gonna look great. They're going to work exactly like the day that you bought them. And I like to do the soap thing at least 2 times, the very least 2 times, maybe 3. Just for good measure. But that's about it, guys. I really do hope this video was helpful, and all that good stuff. This isn't that type of video that I usually do. This is the second Tools for Fools video, and it involves paintbrushes. Maybe I should do a video talking about paintbrushes and the different applications, since I'm putting normie content elsewhere. All right, guys, peace out.